Louie Gohmert, a member of the Freedom Caucus, joins me now for more insight. Congressman, you know, I watched this and I can feel the pain of the American people watching Congress and the Senate specifically here, just incapable of coming to agreement on, you know, what time the sun might set tonight. It seems like they cannot find common ground. And I thought possibly the smartest comment came from the vice president, who said, just do your job. And I think that's being echoed from the West Coast to the East Coast, from the North to the South. Do you feel that heat? And do you think Congress should get its act together?
Oh, absolutely. We have got to. The reason we got the majority back was because we were promising is if you gave us the majority, we would repeal Obamacare. Been saying that since 2010. And then in the last session, the last Congress, we passed a repeal of virtually everything. The House passed it. The Senate passed it, and the only thing we were left needing was the presidency. Now we've got the presidency, and the president himself said, look, if you'll just pass the repeal bill, I'll sign that, and then we'll work on the replacement. But, Gerri, if you were... Look, it's really important to remember, though.
The House of Representatives put repeal through 50 times, I believe, right? You guys were super happy to vote on this.
Dozens and dozens. But remember, even
where are we now?
Well, that's the point. Some of us believe, and I think the Freedom Caucus is all there, we believe, look, the Senate can't take up the bill that we passed and sent down there, then let's go back to what we know worked. Because it's important to remember, before Obamacare, 75% or more of the American people were satisfied with their health insurance and their health care. Wouldn't that be a nice change from where we are now? So that would be big, just to repeal it, and then we can work on it. So I think...
Well, but that's going nowhere in the Senate. I mean, that's... a non-starter.
No, Gerri, think about it. If we start pushing and the American people start pushing, get a vote on that bill you did in the last Congress. Would you want to be the senator that voted for the repeal last time and now says, oh, but now that it counts, I'm not going to? You'll lose your seat the next election.
Well, let me tell you, Congressman, it's a great question. What I don't understand is how we come together, how our representatives in Congress come together. You've seen what happened with the Senate. You saw Capito, Collins, Murkowski all say no to this bill. And then you saw folks on the other side, hey, no, I'm not voting for repeal either. So where is that common ground? What is that magic coming together? Is there an issue? Is there an item? Is it spending? How could we thread this needle?
We've done it before. Let's bring back the bill that we all voted for and vote on it again. And God help the one that votes different from when they voted when it was going to be
But are you seriously suggesting that the House bring repeal back? Is that what you're saying?
You bet I am.
All right.
Let's bring back that repeal.
But it's not going through the Senate. I mean, so what's the point?
I'd beg to differ.
What's the point? We just heard from senators saying they're not going to vote for it.
Let's see how they vote when they're forced to vote. There have been a lot of people around this building that said they wouldn't do this or they would do that, and when they had to vote, lo and behold, they found righteousness and they did the right thing. I think it'll happen again.
Congressman Gohmert, it is so nice to have you on the show. Thanks for coming on today. I appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing focus to this. We can't give up. We've got to do this.
We'll see what happens, my friend.